Yo, what up, y'all? It's me. It's your boy. How's everyone doing? Good, hopefully. Yeah, good to see you. All right. I am going to get started today doing some web design, which I know seems a little redundant because that's what this is for. But what I'm going to do is I'm hopefully going to finish up a client website that we have been working on together. I just need to get it pulled up. Ooh. If you're here, let me know. I love you always, forever, near, far, closer together, everywhere. We'll be with you, everything I will do for you. I love you forever, near, far. Say you love me forever, never stop, ever say. Sorry, guys. It's not my fault. All right, let's make sure this is all set up and ready to go. And then we can just do it. We can just go crazy. Ooh. Everything. Man, this is great content. All right, I'm going to switch over. Let me just make sure I get the I'm going to make sure I get yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. Let me get ready to go. All right. We should be all set. Why is this not? Might need to just display cap it. Yeah. All right. We're just going to display cap it. All right. Okay. There we go, guys. All right. This is my website. So we're not doing anything on my website. But I did just make a new blog post about Webflow. Let it populate. Boom. Look at all that. Look at that blog post. Blog posts are so good for SEO content. I really don't know why more people don't use them. But I'm gonna move over to the client website. So just give me a second. I'm gonna head over there. Say you love me. I really need to have like a AirPod in so I can listen to some great stuff. All right, let's go back over. Let me just make sure. Everything. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let me just make sure this is working over there. Boom. All right. We are out of that. All right. We are going to finish up the this website. So I've got pretty much everything done at this point. You scroll through, you see all this stuff. Blog post, but I'm going to do some really fun stuff and update icons. I know. It's the worst. Let me go to assets. All right, I'm going to free social media icons because this is how you do it. Facebook, download, SVG, love it. Instagram, download, also downloading. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a PNG over an SVG, I guess. Can I do SVG? Yeah, okay. SVG, boom, download. All right, what else did I have? I've got Facebook, I've got Instagram, I've got YouTube. Honestly, that's all they have, so I'm going to go back. They don't have a Twitter, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to delete. I'm going to, I don't need, this does not need to be black. Icon square. Reset. All right, let's make this white. Actually, let's just make it transparent, all right? It doesn't actually need to be anything. I'm just going to replace the image. And I'm going to drag and drop, I think, right? My downloads, yeah. Boom. 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 Man, so easy. Love it. It's there. Replace. It's there. Oh, there's a size difference. Don't need this one. I will make sure this one is correct. YouTube. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to the Instagram one. See if I can get the SVG. Consider these accreditation for the fact that I'm streaming it. It's sometimes when you download these, you have to like give proper accreditation to the artist, which I agree with. You should, but where, you know. Oh God, I'm not using my web design mouse. Which, yes, is a thing. I don't need that. I would like to make a change to this. There it goes. Cool. This is the right text. I'm going to, again, go to... Nope, don't want to print. Phone. Black, SVG, and then email. Black. Oh, download with Pro. Yeah, right. Okay. Big icon, replace. Come on. Come on, son. Why is that so huge? They said it was big, but dang. That is astronomical. Why is it cut off? It's cut off, right? Am I crazy? Let's zero that out. Oof, no. All right. Can I reset my view here? Good Lord, there it goes. All right. So let's keep it moving. We've got to now hyperlink all the pages, home. I don't typically add a home link in the footer because I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but this was requested. Not this time around, but I have worked with them in the past, so they like things very clear. Change that. What we believe. Knowing Christ. Boom. They want to use their website as kind of like a yeah, it's not there yet. Like if people do accept Christ, they want a button follow up. Kids, I'm gonna upgrade, do all that. Next steps. So here was the thing though that I do need to talk to them about. Men's. Okay. I'm gonna change this. I don't think I need that much. All right, I'll keep it. And I do need to update that logo still. You'll see on the bottom left. That it's, small. All right, I'm going to go to their other website, which I'm going to open a new window of the browser and pull it up. The cool thing about, I think, the thing I really appreciate about building church websites is that the sky is honestly kind of the limit. So you can, it's with any website, right? But it is fun to just kind of go crazy. All right, signups. See, I feel like there's a lot of, the number one goal in a church website is to be simplistic and to make as few steps as possible for the user. If I'm someone near your church looking for a church, what I don't want to do is have to click through 20,000 pages on your website to get information. Your information needs to be right there on the homepage. And if not on the homepage, one button maximum to get information to the user. You always have to approach your website. When you're building your website, you always have to approach it with this idea that I am a new person. And if I'm a new person looking at your website with a fresh set of eyes, are my questions going to be getting answered? And are my questions going to be answered? And 9 times out of 10, the questions are, when are your services? What do you believe? Who are your pastors? Do you have stuff for my kids? And if you can answer all those questions on your homepage, then you're pretty well off. So my biggest thing with websites is that it just needs to be simple. And if it's not simple, then you're doing something wrong. Keep it simple, stupid. So they have like a blog, or not a blog, but a media portion for like audio files and stuff like that they want to host their podcast on. And what I believe is just, I think it is just audio files. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to suggest they do something different, but I'm going to build in what they're already using. So I'm going to make a collection. I'm going to call it podcasts. They call it, it's not their podcast. They call it weekly sermon. And then the name, the slug, the link. Is it a link or is it a file? That is my question. Let me see how they do it. I think it's just a file, right? Yeah, it's just all right. So I think I can do this. Does this support GIF web and documents? Image files and documents. Okay. Ooh, this is a problem. I need to figure out a way to host audio on this site. So hold on, let me do some quick searching around. There are different ways. Interesting. Can I rip audio just from a video? Because that is what I want. Hold on. Let's discard changes. My sermon is sermon. Okay. I haven't built the sermon page yet? Dang it. Okay. I thought I was closer than I was. Okay. So I'm going to build the sermon. I'm going to pause what I was just doing. I am going to build the sermon page right now. So you got to go to new page, create new page, sermon. Boom. Relevatory. I'm a big fan of kind of like big stuff, like big headers. I already made it once. I can't remember where I made it. I'm going to go make it again. Boom. Reuse your assets, dudes. Reuse your assets. All right. So now I just got to get rid of that styling. Now I can actually add. Let's go to Unsplash. Unsplash.com. Royalty-free images. Let's do worship. Yeah, some of these are overused. Like crazy overused. In fact, all of these are overused. Okay. Definitely don't want those. Let's do sermon. What do we get? Yeah, some of these are fine. Not terrible. I'm trying to think. What would they like? Probably like something a little bit more timeless. No. Honestly, they might like this. I'm going to download it because I think they like it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to add my background. Choose image. I'm going to go to my downloads. Shout out to Tim Wildsmith. Thanks for the image on unsplash.com. Appreciate it. Okay. Pastor's Bible. Yeah, see the text. I don't know. I'm going to change this. I'm going to undo everything I just did. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to section. I'm going to create section or padding. Let's see here. Nope. Don't want that. Get out of here. 5, 1, 2. Gosh. I'm fat thumbing this thing. I want to kind of make it thin. I'll do an image. No, I'll do background. Background images sometimes play really nicely with CSS and like kind of stylizing things. So I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna do 15, I think is fine. I'm gonna add an overlay. I don't care for a gradient. Don't want a radial gradient. Yeah. I'm just going to change the opacity. And then I'm going to add a heading inside the section. The section is going to get flexed up. Boom. Boom. Nailing it. Is this cutting off? It looks like it's cutting off. Sermons. I'm in their font. Ooh, too big. All right, just the height. 1 point. That's a little better. Why is my phone blowing up right now? No, we're unimportant. Okay. Sermons. Boom. All right. Believe it or not, people actually do watch your sermon pages. Like I said, when you're building a website, you need to build it for the eye of the new person. And what really helps for people coming to your church is to check out and see if your sermons are worth watching. So the sermon page is of utmost importance. So I already kind of built the collection. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of freestyling this. I'm going to drop the collection list. I'm going to make it sermons. But I am going to go into sermons and I'm going to delete what I have. Settings, cancel. I'm going to delete what I do have so I can auto create sample items. Sunday morning church service. Sunday morning rain is falling. All right. Steal some cover, share some skin. I think I might get DMCA'd for that. Shining lesson moments unforgettable. Twist to fit the mood that I'm in. Okay. Boom. Cool. So here's what I want to do. I want the first item, how do I want to do it? I could do main sermon and then underneath. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna limit to 1, and then I'm gonna drop my video. Is it YouTube? Is it video? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the video. Link to sermon. Boom. Love it. Love it. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, I forgot to put it inside of anything. Section. No, I don't want the section. I want 2 separate sections. Collectionless wrapper. Boom. Just fit the mood that I am in. Container. Boom. Even better. I don't typically like adding margin to space things out. I find that it breaks my site a little bit more than I want it to. So I am going to add a heading to my section inside my container. All right. Recent what do I want to call it? This last Sunday's message. I'll call it Sunday's message. Adjust this. I hate this. I have this weird thing with the height spacing that I actually only really like it a certain way. I usually do 1.45. Sometimes go crazy. I don't do that. All right, so Sunday's message. I think I might leave that because when it's a thumbnail, you're gonna see what it is. So now I gotta I gotta fill out the rest. So I'm gonna drop another section. Goodness, stop it. I don't want a container. I want a collection list. It's gonna go back to my sermons, but I want to limit the items. I'll show 6, start at 2. Don't think there's that many here. Yeah. The reason being because I want to do, groups of 3. Groups of 3. Can I space it out a little bit? Maybe. Do video. Gotta link it. Yep. Populate. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. That's the reason why this is in the center, is because I don't have anything else over here. So I'll have to add more, but it's okay for right now. Okay, now I need to, what do I need to do? I need to add sermon information. But I think I want to add some extra padding to the sides because we just don't need all that space. I want to add a heading inside my section. It's not heading 1. This should be heading 1. This should be heading 2. This should be heading 3. Previous messages. Previously on Varsity Blues. Previous messages. Boom. All right. Now this becomes pretty simple. So now I'm going to add a div block, which a div is really just like a block that you can do whatever the heck you want in. So I'm going to call the div block sermon content, and then I'm going to flex it. It's going to go downward. I'm going to add a heading. I'm going to add a paragraph, and I'm going to add a text block. So actually switch those around. Text block needs to go up here. The heading is going to connect to the name of the sermon, and that is heading 4. This is going to go to the date that it was preached. This paragraph is going to go to, oh, I guess I don't have that. Interesting. I don't need the paragraph. Bet. Which means living a life of purpose. All right, I'm going to wrap this in a div block. I'm going to call this div block header/speaker. And I'm going to add a text block. I love it when a plan comes together, guys. Add a text block inside of that. Add that inside here. Wait for it. This, yes, it's coming together. No, speaker, boom, wow. I gotta hand it to Webflow. You guys kind of stepped up your game. It can go like that. Yeah, I don't want, margin. Bump your margin, dude. I do want a gap between. This has a weird, there's something going on. There's some amount of a gap. Do I do that or do I do, I wonder. I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah. Interesting. Oh no. What's my computer doing? What is my computer doing? When Jesus was. Oh, when he was. I'm going to change this to be the date because it seems to make more sense. Okay. And then I think I should add a description, right? I should add a description. I don't want to, for the record, but it would make it better. Oh, I do have a description. Is it a rich block that I did? Yeah, it is. Doy on me. Rich text. Sermon description. Boom. Okay. Now, no, just sermon content. That's awkward. I don't need, this is not how it's going to appear. So hold on 1 second. See, this is, all right, Webflow. You had me going. I was singing your praise, and now I'm a little annoyed. No, but honestly, though, there is not a better website builder in 2024 than Webflow. And I will die on that hill. And I'm not sponsored. I am not affiliated. I'm not like an affiliate. You don't have a link. I don't have a link that you can go to get like, to make me rich. But the reason why I say that is because the sheer amount of customization that you get from Webflow is insane. I get it. Like, it's a website. You can create whatever you want on a website as long as you're creative enough to do it. But there are some legitimate limitations, things like Squarespace, Wix, that they clamp you down with. And one of those limitations is the ability for content to be repurposed throughout your website. I love the fact that I can take what I'm doing right here and I can add it 60 other places in my website. And whenever I add a new sermon to this group, it's just going to pop up here. It's going to pop up here. It's awesome. So honestly, Webflow is the best. I will die on that hill. Okay. This has there's some spacing issue that I'm not familiar with. Is it you? Is it the maybe it is just the no. Oh, you know what it is? It's the fact that I did. Yeah, there's a different pixel height. I think that's what it boils down to. I think that's what it boils down to. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Ooh. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day. I wanna be with you now. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day. Honestly, this would be better if I had music. I never do web design without music. But, oh well. Oh, freaking well. All right. I'm pretty happy with this website right now. I'm going to add my footer, as always. Footer. Boom. Now it feels real. Header's already there. Boom. Gotta update the logo. Don't hate on me. So this is good, but you'll see, yeah, you can play those, but I want these to also link to, oh, hello. I want these to link to other things, but I'm going to click publish. Ooh, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to add another. Sermons, events, sermons. Boom. Love it when a plan comes together. I don't know why that just went. Why is it? Oh, because it's selected. Okay, I need to change that. Current. It needs to be. Can we do the red? Yeah, that's better. I think. I don't know. I gotta look because there's different things for each. It's not even hyperlinked. Very funny. Events. I don't know if I did make an events page. Great. Go me. All right. I'm going to publish it. And then I'm going to switch gears for the rest of the stream. Ooh, baby. I got to stop. I am going to get canceled. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. I think it's this one. All right. Before I kind of, what's the word? Go into everything else. I did want to go over. I'm going to make some YouTube content right now, so just bear with me. All right. All right. Today, I want to dive into the must-have features that every church website should include to make a strong, welcoming first impression. So let's start with the homepage. You'll see right here, I have a website pulled up. This is a website that I have done. This is without a doubt the first impression visitors are going to get of your church online. Think of it as Carey Nieuwhof says, it is your digital foyer. It needs to be welcoming, clear, and it needs to be inviting. When someone lands on your website, you want them to immediately feel who you are as a church. You want your mission statement. You want a place for them to connect. You want relevant images and graphics of what is current. Your homepage needs to be current, because if it's not, you're going to lose people. You've got to have a navigation bar that is clear. Sermons, about us, get involved, online, give, and then you have more options over here to learn more about everything that's going on at this church. When someone lands on this, they need to find what your church is about. This church is about growing in faith with people who love Jesus. That's their big thing. Let's grow in community together. So your homepage needs to make a significant impact on the user. It needs to make an impact on the first impressions. Let's go over to our plan your visit section, which you guys see right here. Plan your visit is something that I think every church should have. If you're new here, you should be able to click this button and learn more about our church, everything that we offer, everything. Okay, that's upside down. Everything that you offer. And then you should also be able to plan your visit. Now, what this does is it hyperlinks to a form where people can say, hey, this is my name. This is my email address. This is my household member. These are the service times I'm going to be attending. And that way it lets the church know, hey, we're expecting a visitor. And I will tell you that it gets a surprising amount of use. Once I set it up, I always get comments of people saying like, wow, visitors actually use this feature. And I'm telling you, it's worth it. If not for anything else, it shows the user on your website that you thought about them. And the biggest thing with church websites is you need to keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Avoid overcrowding the homepage with too much information, because people aren't going to read it. Instead, focus on what's most important for new and returning visitors. Your church website is not for it's not for your congregation, the people who are already established. It's for the new people. It is your website is a snapshot of your church, and if people want more details, they're going to want to navigate to the deeper part of their site. A clear and inviting homepage can make all the difference in how people perceive your church online, and it sets the tone, it sets the tone of your church, and it guides visitors to engage further. Your homepage is just the beginning of your website, and it should make everyone feel eager to learn more. Now we've covered the homepage. We talked about it a little bit. Let's move on to the next must-have feature of your website. And it's an online giving page. So stick around. I've got some valuable tips for you guys. Excuse me. An online giving page is crucial for supporting your church's mission and making it easy for the congregation to give. I mean, let's be real. Your church isn't going to still be alive if people aren't giving. Whether it's for weekly offerings, special projects, or outreach programs, it's a user-friendly page will help people give because they feel secure in their giving, but it also gives them a place to go. So I'm going to show you guys this giving page. This is kind of what it's about. See lives change through your generosity. Here's a give now button. Here's a give online button. Give on the app. Text to give. Give in person. Mail a gift. Assets. All kinds of options to give. And when you click it, boom, it's just going to show up to an online giving page, which again is connected to a church management tool, a CHMS management system. We use Planning Center. I would sell Planning Center if I could, like sell it as a salesman. Planning Center is awesome. If you're thinking about using any other CHMS, don't even worry about it. I'll have another video on Planning Center, but Planning Center is what your church should be using. But an online giving page is so important for your church. And the one thing to keep in mind is to offer multiple giving options. People might want to make a one-time gift. They might want to make a recurring gift, and they want to set up donations where maybe they just don't want to think about it in 2 months. They just want to click it and it runs. And if you have funds available, you can set custom funds, general, pastor appreciation, mission. Like you have that flexibility where people can give to, where the Lord leads them and where they feel like their heart is. Different options need to be included, though. I can't stress that enough. Honestly, you want people to be giving frequency regularly on weekly, monthly. Monthly is pretty standard because that way you know it's coming in consistently. Your online giving page should have very clear instructions on how to give. Sometimes it's just a button. I like to suggest just add a page in there. Show people a little bit about it. I would say avoid confusing jargon, like words that are just unique to your church. I know that people say like, well, that's our culture. And like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. But you want to avoid just words that alienate the user or alienate the new person. It's just not worth it. And obviously security in your giving is emphatic. Make sure that you have your, HTTPS, your certificate that makes it secure, because you want people to feel secure, and you need people to give. So they're not going to give unless it is in fact secure. All right, now let's move on to our About Us page. Your church needs this. Now, this is kind of like a main catch-all page for About Us, and you see it kind of breaks down into our beliefs, our DNA, and our leadership. So our beliefs lead more, or our beliefs are, everything that's listed here. Our DNA, these are like your culture. This is really what your culture is. And this is where I say go crazy with the technical jargon. Go crazy with like the words that are unique to your church, because this is your culture. This is what people are wanting to know more about your church. Our beliefs, should be very clear and laid out. And I would say throw scripture references in there. You want people to see, all right, these are where their beliefs come from that are in the Bible. And then our DNA, obviously, go crazy with that. And then your leadership, where you're just showing your pastors. There's nothing else that really goes into that, but you need to make sure you show your pastors on your church website, because believe it or not, people do want to see it. I know, it's crazy. So that's the second thing that you guys must have. The third thing is the events calendar. We've covered the welcoming homepage, the giving page. Let's move on to this events page. So I'm going to navigate. Let's go back to our homepage. Let's keep it clean. Oh, look, we've got events coming up, upcoming events. Click. Boom. Look at all that. Look at all that cool stuff that's happening. Events page is a simple, but it's a very powerful way to keep your congregation informed, as well as the outsider. It's where you go for upcoming events. Maybe it's Bible studies. Just everything your church has planned. Like, this is where it can go. It needs to have clear event details: the name, the date, the time, where it goes to. If you click on it even further, you can register. There's a register link, baptism. Yeah. See, register link, everything that you need to know. That's where you need to do all that stuff. Events page is important. I don't typically add like a Google Calendar to my websites because I can't do anything with it. It's just kind of like an embedded script. I don't like to do that. But if you do that, you need to keep the calendar updated. You can't just cancel an event and not update it on your website, because then it stinks. Events calendar, it's not just about listing dates, but it's a way to build anticipation, to encourage attendance, and to make sure that everyone stays connected to what's happening at your church. So keep it informative, keep it interactive, and keep it updated. And I'm going to stop right there because I have to go, but I'm going to finish out this at another time. But thank you guys for watching. I am a lot of cool things that are happening with the business lately, so stay tuned. A lot of cool stuff, but we're gonna end. I'm gonna head out, and on that note, hold on, wait for it. No, that's I don't want that. Hold on. There it goes. All right. There it is. There's the music. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? All right. I'm going to catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.